It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful afternoon wherever it is that you're watching this live stream from. We're back once again with the Ask Epitome show. And basically here we try to answer your questions regarding some of the things or services or products that Epitome Engineering Limited supplies or offers to the general public. I'm your host for this show. My name is Kazungo Emmanuel Ndea, also known as Ken Dumbo. And yes, we are at the Epitome Engineering Limited office right here in PHI at PHI Mall. Now, for those of you that don't know, Epitome Engineering offers a variety of services. Firstly, they are into smart devices or smart appliances in that they're able to help you live a smart life. So ijankani ya maloko yamene china cha hapo kumbuyo where you have a smart lock kudokwano. Yes, they are the ones that do that kind of work. If you just want them to put a get motor for you, you can control it from your phone and so on and so forth. Especially those of you that have got apartments, you need proper security. Epitome Engineering has got those products. So smart locks, smart switches, and a lot of other things that we're going to show you later on. Apart from that, Epitome Engineering are also into solar products and services. So as you can see, kumbuyoku, muzashita notice kuti kuliko ma batteries, kuliko ma inverter, and so many other things. So Epitome Engineering is able to supply you with solar panels, solar batteries, and also inverters. And especially at this time when the country is still grappling with issues to do with load shedding. Even just in yesterday's newspaper, ZESCO themselves said solar is a game changer. A sign that they are encouraging you and I to invest more into solar. Maybe because some of the problems that they are encountering now are beyond them. So now we've invest in solar. And personally, I've been an advocate of each and every one of us investing in solar energy. So if you would love to get any information regarding solar products, solar inverters, solar panels, even how they can come and survey, Epitome Engineering Limited is the place to come to. So yes, if you're looking for batteries, lithium batteries, by the way, Epitome Engineering is the place to come to. Aside that, Epitome Engineering is also into networks. Now, they try to help you get the very best of internet, and they also help you with internet connectivity and networks. Kulivija very much tika ma companies kuti mufuna non tambo zaso za ndau kuti ma camera ya chitapganji. Yes, Epitome Engineering does all those kind of works. Beyond that, they're also into general electrical engineering and electrical services. So ngati mufunako wiring, mufunako my electrical appliances, yes, Epitome Engineering can supply you with all those things. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know so much about Epitome Engineering and you'd love to get to know more about some of the products and services that I've just mentioned, make sure you follow the Epitome Engineering Limited Facebook page. Yes, follow that page. Now, if you're watching from the Ken Dumbo comedy page, make sure you search for Epitome Engineering and follow or like the Facebook page. You'll find more of what this particular company does. Today, we're talking about or discussing a very important topic that most of us probably don't pay attention to, yet we need these services. So we're talking about networks or networking. Not networking ijayakuti mwenda kudina, then manje bantu mwambucheza cheza. We're talking about the software itself called networks and what it does. And to help me discuss that particular topic, I have with me, as always, Mr. Amon Chanshi from Epitome Engineering to help us with this conversation. Sir, how have you been?
I've been fine, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Today, I realized that you didn't check with our viewers if the volume is okay. And we have just been moving, but it's fine.
No,
I'm sure if it's not,
I'm very sure that the team that we are working with today has done a very good job because I was assured
Yes.
that they have done a good job. So let me just verify, now that you've given me that heads up, let me verify that people are getting us. So ladies and gentlemen, fellow viewers, wherever it is that you're watching this live stream from, if you're watching, just let us know if we are audible enough. Mutono Ronald is actually watching from Solwezi, and he's saying we are loud and clear.
Amen.
Yes, thank you so much. So wherever it is that you're watching this live stream from, please share it and let us know where it is that you're watching from, so that we are also able to give you a shout out. It's very important for us. But let me also just confirm that we are good. Very good. We are very good, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I just wanted to also verify. Now, here's the beauty about this show, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we also have a phone number that you can call. So, ngati muliko na mafunso in relation to any of the products and services that Epitome Engineering offers, solar, networks, or also smart devices, smart services. Yes, you can ask that question. The number will be displayed on the screen, and you are free to actually call in at some point. For now, I want us to have this conversation with Mr. Chanshi here, who is going to first explain to us the differences between networks and internet. Because tima visokoneza vintu hivi first. So imwe ndimwe bakanye. Okay? Ndimo ma professional na mvichita understand vintu hivi. Is there a difference first between network and the internet?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
There is a difference, and the best and simplest I can explain it. Look at a network as the load. My load, misewo.
Okay.
When we have connected Kafue to Lusaka and PHI, the load we can do it is a network.
Okay.
And now the internet, it is the vehicle, or let me say it's the good that is delivered using this network.
Okay.
So I would put it like this. A network is simply a way of connecting billion of devices. And one of the way that you can connect this billion of devices, it's using internet. By the way, that Bluetooth is also a network.
Oh.
But it doesn't use the internet to connect.
Okay.
Infrared is also a network, but doesn't use what? Internet. It uses infrared to connect. So I wanted you to understand from that point of view. That's where the difference is. So the network is anything that connects two or more devices to speak to each other.
Okay.
And internet, on another hand, is one form of transmitting information via the network.
Okay. Interesting. So, network ni chimuseo. Okay? Chechishita connect vindu vosiyana siyana kuti vikambisane. I love that simple explanation. So now we hear different internet service providers. There are internet service providers. There are mobile service providers. So all these use network to offer their services.
No, this uses internet to provide the network. Or maybe to deliver the communication. The network is already there.
Okay.
But they use the form of internet. So internet is another way. It's a global network. Now, that's why it will make sense. So internet, it's one of the example of network.
Okay.
But it's not the only network.
Oh.
So we call them internet service providers, ISP. When you are in the network circle, you have to say, who is your ISP? All they're asking is, who is your network service provider? So in Zambia, we've got, actually globally, we've got three major ISP providers. There's a data provider that is examples of Zamtel, MTN, and then we have got fiber ISPs. These are like optic fiber network providers. I can mention about a few. And then we also have satellite, like the Starlink that we are advocating for. The difference is is just the way that these guys provide this internet to us. But it's all internet. Now, there, in another way, think of internet of a way of making your phone to talk to my phone,
Okay.
or a way of you finding my information in my phone.
Okay.
So what happens is we have this information data center that is provided by Google. But for you to get that information, you need your phone to speak to that data center. And now when you search to say Emmanuel or Ndea, Google will tell you what it knows about what? Emmanuel and Ndea. But if you don't have the phone, you cannot communicate to it. But even if you have the phone, you cannot communicate to the data center without internet. So the phone you may have a car, but without fuel, you may not move from Kafue to Lusaka.
Okay.
So you may also do internet as the fuel that connects you to the network. The network can be available, but without certain ingredients, you cannot get that information.
All right. Now, to those of you that are watching us, we'd also love you to give us feedback on what in your own line of thought you think network is and the differences between network and internet. It would be nice to get your thoughts, because I didn't look at it in that way. Most of us today, when we're talking about network, we just look at it in relation to cores and internet. But now that you've explained, I also remember that at some point when I was doing radio, I remember that when we are loading music, someone would be in another office and we are in the booth, and they would tell the person that is loading music, have you loaded the music on the network? So it didn't make sense, because at that point it's a chat network, not to me na chape phone, na checking a chip on my internet. So it would be nice to also see what you think network is. I would love to get your thoughts. I think already we are getting some comments, but we'll check them out later. Now, what do you need to access this network?
That's a very good question, Mr. Ndea. So basically what you need ISP, internet. Okay, what do you need to get this network from a human being? When I know you, by the way, I knew you before we met. Yes. So in another sense, I had a network to you, but we couldn't exchange any information, meaning there was no internet.
Oh, yeah.
So in terms of network, you can know 17 people, you are networking to them. Mm-hmm. But you only have internet when you can start exchanging things. So now, when we are talking about internet, the internet that we provide here is the one that makes your computer speak to your phone, and your phone speak to your TV, and your TV speak to using WhatsApp, Facebook. That's the kind of internet that we are talking about. So now, we have different internet service providers, and one that we do provide here, it is Starlink. Starlink, it's a satellite network system. So what you need a Starlink kit that we are selling right now at Epitome Engineering Limited at 10,000 kwacha. Now in Lusaka, because of the crowded demand, we have a situation where Starlink now is charging, in Lusaka only, is charging activation fee about 1,410. Now government ilimo exercise duty, muli ameneyo 1,410. And then now you choose which service do you want to rent. And the service, the minimum is 800 kwacha, that is residential right. We also have another service for 1,160, that is the residential. And then we have this other roaming and so many services that are there. So when you have a kit, now you see Starlink router, it doesn't have a wider range in terms of giving you that network. So for instance, if you have a bigger home, you may need a Starlink and also a access point Wi-Fi extender for you to enjoy the network in all areas.
Okay. So I got one point that has left me asking myself. You said Starlink in itself doesn't have a wider coverage.
No.
So for you to enjoy a larger coverage, you need an extender of some sort.
Yes.
Why is it so?
You see, network is scarce. In another language, network chimono bunga or internet chimono bunga. You can't just buy a bag of meal and you leave it outside the gate. That my neighbors, everyone can come and do what? Can get. So whenever you buy a bag of meal, you want to put it in the press to say you can only use it whenever you want it. So is internet. They try by all means to say, we give them, let's say, 10 meters away from where it is installed. And then whenever your house is more than 10 meters coverage, you can now extend it to the place where you want it to be. Now, that's where a router comes in. So we have got also different types of routers. Okay. There are those routers that we call manageable routers, and we have got what we call non-manageable routers. Now, this is what I mean. There are routers that you can extend it to another room, or I'll give an example in Mumbwa. Last week, I'm sure in the next show that we have, we are going to show a feedback from this client. Now, this client has got 30 rooms. They have got a conference room. They have got what they call a VIP area where there are swimming pool, people come and swim, and there is also a good chilling place there. And a total coverage, it was 100 by 150 coverage. Now, we needed to cover this area with internet using one kit of Starlink. And now, this is a lodge. You don't want anyone who comes to this lodge to access the internet. Not only to access, if someone is more knowledgeable about internet, they can even get into your computer and get the information. Remember, we are saying internet allows you to go and get to other things. So now, that's why we are looking about router. So a router is like a traffic light that allows you or tells you where to go and where not to go. So routers will tell you, like at this lodge, what we did, we created a guest network. So if you are a guest in the room, we would say, okay, the guests in the rooms, they can use up to 10 Mbps. The guests in the bar, they can use up to 5 Mbps. The guests at the swimming pool, they can use up to 8 Mbps. And management can use up to 100 Mbps. So that we don't congest the network, we need to make sure, and when the guests are more than 120, don't accept any other device. So maximum device load 150. So the routers help us to manage who we allow on our network and how far can they be for them to be allowed on our network.
Very interesting insights that you've given out there. Now, personally, I'm a beneficiary of this service from Epitome Engineering. I'm currently using Starlink. And I'll be very honest with you, my life when I'm not home, especially where internet service is concerned, becomes a bit hectic. If I'm outside my yard, nikatoka hapo chepa nyumba, I have challenges with network because of the speed that comes with Starlink. Even when just the day before yesterday, I was having a conversation with my wife, and she went to visit my mother-in-law. So it was just like she went there, spent about 2 hours, but she had to rush back home because when she was at my mom-in-law's place, she had difficulties with the internet. So it was just like, I came to see mom, but I'm bored. So and then when we reached home, she confessed that, you know what, every time when I'm outside this place, I also have challenges with using these other networks or service providers because the internet is slow. Sometimes it's just tripping. But when I'm home, I can watch Netflix. I can watch on YouTube. I can stream whatever I want to stream without any difficulties. Having supplied Starlink to various customers, what makes Starlink different from these other service providers?
I'll be true. A satellite internet is the second in the line. The best and the good internet is fiber. And the fiber is because it's physically connected. Okay. And whilst the satellite uses a signal of the satellite for it to receive. But when you talk about fiber, it's when you're talking about connected to the server, the information server, it's physically connected. Bwana, it uses light. Mamene light amaendela muntambo, but these signals that we want to access amaenda na light. So it's physically connected. So it's a best in terms of internet. That is fiber, number one. Number two is satellite. Now, why fiber is not very popular is because it's expensive to set up. Even when you want to bring fiber to your place, we need to line up poles to your place, one. Without poles, it's physically connected. Okay. Without physical connection, you can't have network. And then the second base is satellite. Why satellite is good is cheaper. It doesn't need a tower like the data network. The data network, they can get from fiber, they can get from satellite, and then they need to redistribute it via wireless. Just like the way you give hotspot to another phone. That's how the Airtel and the Zamtel do. They buy network in bulk, and then they want to distribute it to their clients using the towers. Okay. Wireless fiber, it is brought to you without any form of transmission, but physically. And then when it comes to Starlink, why Starlink is the best second to fiber is because it is accessible even in remote areas. You don't need a tower because the satellite covers a large aspect. By the way, a satellite, you just need authorization from a government to say, okay, you can put satellite in our territory. So whenever you are in Zambia, you can access that type of network, just like DSTV, just like Starlink. So Starlink is everywhere in Zambia. Even when you go to a place where there's no network whatsoever, there's no Zamtel, there's no Airtel, you can still put Starlink and you'll be able to call the people in Osaka via network protocols. So that's what makes it special. By the way, when you are speaking about having to realize that the network you have at home is special than the one that you find when you go out, you made me remember Dan Kaya's song to say you can't tell the sweet if you have never tasted the sour. All you have been tasting is a sweet.
Oh, yes.
And you can't tell the sour. So like that, I'm sure you get the sense. Yes. So for you to test that the network you are using is different from what you have been testing is by having it. So if you are watching us, I will encourage you to say, come through. Oh, yeah. And we give you Starlink and we distribute it fair for you. Now, this doesn't matter. Is it an organization? Is it a school? Is it a mall? Is it a church? We'll come and help you to manage your internet properly.
Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions regarding what we are discussing and any questions that you want to ask when it comes to the products and services that Epitome Engineering offers, you are free to leave a comment in the comment section. But later on, we'll also open the phone line so you'll be able to call. For now, let me just check some people that are watching us and just give you shout-outs. Piri Erit, you are watching, you're saying we are loud and clear. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate. Hendrix Chuba Mwamba, you're also watching. You're saying loud and clear from Luansha Bigiman. Thank you so much. Good to know that we are Luansha watching. Then we also have Lyford Paul Piri, who is watching us from Chadiza, Eastern Province. Good to know that Eastern Province is also watching. Anita Smasiku, you're saying we are loud and clear. Thank you so much. And you're watching from Livingstone. Really, really appreciate. Good to know that Kulibingi, you are watching. I don't know how hot it is there, but at least you have the Victoria Falls, so you can go and dip yourself in the devil's pool. But as you dip yourself there, remember that Christ loves you and he wants you to accept him as his personal Lord and Savior. Njikiza Dominic, you are saying network is connection, okay? Then interconnected networks is internet, okay? Is that a...
Very true.
Very true.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to have a novi job. Then we have Lubis Lubinda, who is watching us in Angola, Moxco Luena. Thank you so much. Good to know that Angola is watching. Peter Manda, you are watching from within Lusaka, and you're saying we are loud and clear. Then Chola Mankubwa, you are watching from Zimbabwe. Thank you so much. Good to know that Zimbabwe is also locked on. Mark Mlenga Peter, you're saying enjoying the show. The big man is really making some good sense. Oh, thank you so much. We are grateful that whatever we're discussing is making sense. So, like we said earlier, Epitome Engineering offers various services, and one of them is networks. And when we talk about networks, one of the products that they sell here and can help you install kunyumba kwanu is Starlink. Personally, I'm a beneficiary and I'm currently using Starlink at my place. But as he has explained, Starlink doesn't need you to be in a certain location for it to work. So bonse no madandaula kuti kunyumba kwanu network ili bad, kunyumba kwanu network ili poor, use Starlink and you can get it from right here at Epitome Engineering. In terms of installation, sir, do you just supply, or for people that there are people that are watching us, for example, from Livingstone, some are watching us from the Copper Belt, Luansha. If they are in need of this service, how is it done? Like if they want to get it from Epitome Engineering?
Yeah, like Epitome Engineering, we do supply countrywide. We go anywhere where you are. The only privileged people to some extent are people that are in Lusaka, because when you're out of Lusaka, the only thing that we ask you to pay for is extra transport cost. Okay. But the kit remains at the same price. The installation cost remains at the same price. The kit is 10,000 kwacha. Okay. Your subscription fee and your activation fee if you are in Lusaka, and also you pay us 1,000 kwacha for installation.
Let's talk about the subscription for Starlink. I know that we also have other products that we offer in relation to networks. We're going to talk about those later. But obviously, when it comes to subscription, people would also love to know how subscription is like, because we know that Starlink is not a Zambian company. So for these other networks, when you want to pay for subscription, you either have to do it through an app, or you have to go to the service center and pay for subscription, and then they activate your SIM card and so on and so forth. But with Starlink, there's no SIM card. You're using satellite. So in terms of subscription, ikasira lama juba, or how does it work like?
Actually, since you have one, you should deliberately, with my account, I don't know if because I've been there for some time, I can even go for a month without paying.
Oh yeah.
But doesn't mean that I will never pay for that month. It's not like this other service provider that whenever it expires, even if you remain the rama bakating, they will give you some grace period just to my email to Zambo, you have not paid. But you can only pay through one system, that is via Visa card or PayPal account, or MasterCard. Okay. So it's just through the internet, the banking protocol, online payment that it can be done.
I see.
Yes.
Oh, that's why in watching here and ine ikaripo pesa kapo atikade ka month kapita every time nima receive a notification.
Yes.
So much has been deducted.
Kai mudi ndrama mu account. Sir, us who don't have money in the account,
no,
what happens?
Sir. It's not even about the money, but I think also I've trained myself, because sinifuna ikafike pa point yakuti I've started losing maybe internet because I'm owing a lot.
Yes.
So I always try to make sure that even if ndalama mulibe mu account, but at that particular time when I know that I need to be, when I know that yafika time ya subscription, wafuna kuchita deduct, I try to make sure that at least there is some money. But aside Starlink,
yes,
what other network services and products do you have here at Epitome Engineering?
Okay, so network services, you see, this is the reason why Epitome Engineering, we have mixed electrical and networks, because it's and water.
Okay.
At some point, it's very difficult just to separate these two. Because whenever you are dealing with internet, especially electricals, especially us who want to manage your electrical part of it in terms of smart stuff, we need network. For us to switch off to open the gate when you are not at home, to open the lock when you are not at home, you need network.
Oh yeah.
So now you can get the sense that that's why we have network, because you can't do any smart stuff without internet or without this to talk to each other. So the lock that we have installed at mini community house right now is talking to your phone.
Oh yes.
For it to talk to the phone, they should what? Internet.
Internet, yes.
There is network because they are connected.
Yes, they are connected.
But you need internet to access the information.
Yes.
So basically, we provide the switches.
Okay.
different type of switches that we have. We have those switches that you can, you can control also online.
Okay.
That you can access, like the one that we have in Mumba. We are able to see how the internet is even when we are not there physically. And we have also the switches that you cannot control. We have different types. We also have routers and different internet access points.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, we are saying, regardless how big is your building, we are able to distribute the internet evening and square.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and in one way or another you would love to have these products, my switcher, my routers, what did you call this?
That's a switcher.
Oh, this is a switcher.
So the switcher, sir, just to explain a bit, when you have internet, you want to distribute to different areas.
Yes.
You use a switcher.
Oh.
A switcher, irimonga, I want to give you irimonga Lima Tower, the switcher. So ukafika palima tawa ungasanke wenda kwacha zanga wenda kuti. So a switcher is like a central point that has got so many ways where to give you. So this is a switcher. It's like a station with 5 routes.
Okay.
And this one, it's like a station with 16 routes. Okay. And then 14. We have here we stock up to 40. I think the biggest that we have supplied in terms of the switchers is a 48 channels.
Interesting.
Yeah, so a switcher is like chaminechima pazanjira. And then the controlled switchers, like the controlled switchers, the beauty is that each load you can name it.
Okay.
And tell how much internet should go there.
Okay.
That's why some internet providers, they can tell you, we can send you 5 Mbps. Because router yan, when I use at vapaze 5 Mbps, also vapasa vinangu, because when I repeat the vinangu.
Okay.
So you can have a more and you want to distribute internet, call us, be able to distribute according to what they are paying, your client, how much your clients are paying.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, in case you are in need of those internet services or anything that we've discussed regarding Epitome Engineering and you'd love to ask a question, please feel free. We are almost in the dying minutes of our show, but we do not want to leave you out. In case you have any question regarding some of these things that we are talking about, please make sure that you call the number that is showing on the screen. We'll be able to answer you and we'll be able to interact with you. We'd also love to get feedback from you. So don't be ashamed. If you have any questions, please call the number that is showing on the screen. Epitome Engineering, like I said, also has also various other services that they're offering. And one of them right now that they're offering is a home automation system that comes with one gateway, one smart lock, and free switches. This particular one is going for only 17,507 kwacha. And this is just one of the services that they have here. So for more details, you can actually check the Epitome Engineering Facebook page. You'll find those details. Or right now, as we speak, if you'd love to ask any question, there was is it a barcode that was showing web code?
Yeah, the barcode is for WhatsApp. If you want to chat with us on WhatsApp, you can scan it right now, and then we'll be able to respond to you on WhatsApp. Right now, as you speak, you can get a quotation. And if you want to call us, I think the number has been showing there. You can call us in case you have any other questions.
Yeah. So aside what we have just been discussing, ladies and gentlemen, here at Epitome Engineering, some of the things that we said are these things. The solar batteries and the solar panels, the solar inverters. Yes, if you need some of these things, you'll get them right here at Epitome Engineering. Talking about smart locks, yes, there is this right here. And this smart lock I highly recommend. It's the future, all right? It's the future, and it is what you need right about now. So we have smart locks ranging in different prices. One of them is going at only 7,346 kwacha. 7,346 kwacha. And maybe some of you will be asking yourselves, oh, don't worry, we don't need you at the moment. Alexa.
Alexa. We'll tell you when we need you.
Yeah. So right about now, those of you that are asking the importance of a smart lock, this smart lock allows you to actually, lock your properties without using physical keys. It has a lot of several other security features that you can use to lock your house. One of them is a fingerprint. So ngati muli pa nyumba muli babiri chabe na wakazi banu, you just need a fingerprint. So all you do when you come here, this has where you put your fingerprint, and once mwaifaka hapo chabe fingerprint, it opens automatically. Aside that, it has a password. So ngati fingerprint mulina doti sisebenza, the numbers always show. In this case, this one obviously it shows here, but if
you can just turn
oh,
it.
yes,
Yes, the numbers on top there.
the numbers are somewhere here.
Yes.
Yes. So once you click on it, it will show you the numbers. You enter the password, it works. Aside that, it has a card. All right, so you can activate a card and you can use it. Bwino isebenza gabotu. Aside that, it has a key. So for those of you that are wondering, key bwanji na bwanji, imabwera nayo key. So in case battery yasira, you can still use a key. Okay? You can still use a key. Then it has an app. So with the app, you can actually install it on your phone, on your tablet, or several other things, and it can still work. So yes, that's what you can do. It also has these other features, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have a lodge, you have some apartments, you have several other places that you feel you need security on, this is something that you need in your house. So how do you install these things, sir? And also, I think I keep on referring to the point when we installed this at... So that's one of the security features. In case somebody reaches, they can actually press on the bell, and it will actually make that noise, and you'll be able to know. And the beauty about it is once that bell rings, the screen actually goes on, and you're able to see who is knocking, and so on and so forth. So this is something that you need. But there are people that are watching us, for example, from Zimbabwe right now. Others are watching us from Angola, and they say they are in need of these things. How do you get in touch with them?
So basically, yesterday we were just dispatching about 4 locks to South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a transporter that takes to Durban and some other towns in South Africa. So I think when you get in touch with that one on WhatsApp, regardless of where you are, Southern region, we have just sent about 3 locks to Nigeria recently. Okay. So we can still find a way of how we can transport. You see, the world now is networking. Mm-hmm. It's no longer isolated. Long time just to receive a letter, sir, it was difficult.
3 months, sir.
3 months, and there's a better cheaper school.
Yeah.
Double chemo assembly, and they are
box
chama later. But this time around, it's just on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And you have information. So the information now moves faster, so you can call us anywhere you are, and we'll be able to agree on how best we can transport them.
Your concluding remarks, sir, as we end the show.
My conclusion remarks is just that Epitome Engineering is here to make your life smarter, to make your life secure, to give you less worries. You know, Smart Life has come to simplify what we do. I have challenges with people that say, no, this is too simplified, it will make me lazy. And ask them, go and get water like the way we used to get a long time. You see, long time we could go to the well and get water using the bucket. Mm-hmm. But today it's not the case. It has been simplified by using the pump. Oh, yeah. So life is always simplified. Sometimes you remain alone and you remain very behind by wanting to remain behind. The world is moving, and Epitome Engineering is here to move with you.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Ask Epitome show, where we discuss various products and services that Epitome Engineering Limited offers. In case you'd love any of the services that you have seen or you've heard us talk about, please get in touch on the number that is showing on the screen with Epitome Engineering, or you can still WhatsApp them. They'll still be able to give you the information that you need. If it's quotations, they'll still be able to send them. Just scan that code, barcode right there, and they'll be able to get in touch with you. Epitome Engineering supplies their products and services countrywide and the entire world, because like he said, we can still send these products to other countries. So if you're in need of the smart lock, you're in need of the internet that we're talking about, Starlink, if you're in need of the solar panels, batteries, inverters, All those things, you will find them here at Epitome Engineering. My name is Ken to the D-U-M-B-O, Ken Dumbo. This has been the Epitome, Ask Epitome show, and my guest has been Mr. Amon Chashi. Until next week, or the other week, it's peace out, and always remember to live a smart life with Epitome Engineering.